Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at next month, October. Okay, so I'm going to be experiencing a few delays on the channel, so hopefully all my videos are going to be uploaded on the right days, but we will be experiencing some delays on some days. So it's really just going to depend. I am just very, very busy the next few weeks moving home. So we're just, crossing our fingers and hoping for the best. But I will also temporarily be stopping the Sunday upload of the third All Signs video every week. So hopefully I'll be able to get back onto those as soon as possible. But for the moment, I am not going to be doing the Sunday uploads. Okay, so I'm sorry if that interrupts anybody's viewing, but hopefully we can still get some really great readings out for you anyway. Now for the monthly reading, when we're looking at the main component, I am using the Dream Lenormand. Okay, I do also have the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, as well as that new Love Oracle deck, the Soul Connections When Two Hearts Meet deck. All right, so getting on into it for you today, Libra, we're going to, like I said, be looking at October and what's coming through for you during October. So I'm going to stick with that layout of the start of the month, the middle of the month, and then the end of the month as well. Okay, Libra, what's going on for Libra during October, please? Okay, so for the start of the month here, we do have library. All right, so you can kind of see the puppeteer strings, the dancing little fairy angel girl. It does say take control of your own narrative. Okay, so basically, taking control of your own life, taking control of the way that you perceive things. So, the same event can be viewed so many different ways. So making sure that we are, following the narrative that we want our lives to be. So, if you want your life to be more positive, trying to look at everything through that positive lens will help sort of change the narrative of how things are going. All right, then toward the middle of the month, we do have the gold card. I presume because this girl here looks like Goldilocks, right? I presume that's where they're going with that. But it does say you don't need someone else to fix you. Oh, okay. No, that's what it is. It's the gold leaf in the cup. Okay, so they're talking about the cup has been broken, and they've used that Japanese method of fixing broken crockery with gold, so it becomes a brand new object. But this time around, it's got gold pieces, so it's a totally different vibe. Okay, I don't know why my lighting's just changed a little bit there, but you don't need someone else to fix you. So taking control of your own narrative and fixing your own broken pieces, filling those in with gold. Why ever not? All right. And then we do have the Throne card coming through as well. And that one does say your potential is endless. Okay, so the potential for things to, follow the narrative that you choose is endless. It's limitless. You can do whatever you want, Libra. It's kind of where I feel that's going. That you're up here on your throne, and you can go as far or as low as you want to. So if you want to be sitting up there in that center throne, you can. You just need to, follow your own narrative and get there and fix your own broken pieces in order to get to where you want to be. Okay, very interesting, Libra. Okay, Libra, what's going on for Libra in October, please? October 2023 for Libra. Okay, and any important messages Libra needs to be aware of for October, please? Anything important that Libra needs to be aware of for October? Okay, so for the start of the month, we do have the ship card. Okay, so tying in really well with that, be the author of your own narrative. Be the master of your own ship. Be the what do they call the my mind today is totally blank. The person who steers the ship, steer your own ship. Basically, is where I'm going with that. Choose your own journeys. Choose where you want to be in this world, and jump on that ship and set sail toward it. Really, really writing your own narrative, and when I do see the ship, sometimes I'm brought to, like, it brings to mind the idea of the maps, and following that map to where you want it to lead. Not stopping off at Costa Rica just because it's there on the journey, but no, I want to go to Japan, so I'm going to go to Japan, and steering your ship the whole way there, okay? Not looking sideways, not looking back, moving forward, okay? But it does have quite a lot of messages do come through with the ship. It is, your ships are coming in, everything's sort of working out, but I do feel for a lot of you, this is talking about that there is the potential for travel at the start of October as well, traveling some sort of a distance. It can talk about distance and travel as well. Some of you may be sort of, there may be an actual boat reference coming through for you for October. So you may be going on a fishing trip or something with somebody, or something along those lines as well. I'm just getting, for some of you, that, I'm getting it's coming through as message in a bottle. Like, I don't know why that's coming through. But you know how they put the ships in the bottles? For some reason, that feels like it may be important for you at the start of October, Libra. So if you have a personal connection to, those ships in those bottles, or somebody who has a lot of those, maybe visiting them at the start of October may be important for you. But that may be only for one or two people. But I really am getting that idea of the ships inside the glass jars. And so I'm feeling that there's someone out there that knows somebody who collects those, or builds those, or something along those lines, and it may be important for you to visit that person at the start of the month. Okay, so if that's you, you'll know straight away, won't you? But just in general, though, this is really talking about steering your own ship, and following the path that you want to follow towards calmer waters, and really, really making the most of the journey, while you set sail. All right, because we do also have, when we are looking at that oracle that does say fixing your broken pieces, fixing your own broken pieces. Gold, and it definitely could be Goldilocks reference there somewhere as well. So finding just what's right for you. The way that we fix our broken pieces within ourselves, it may not work for everybody. Okay, so finding what works for you, and using that to help yourself during this time. We do have the house coming through, and the house really does talk about your inner stability, your inner sense of security, the way that you place yourself in this world, like what feels like home to you, and your little bubble of Libra, and really focusing inward on yourself and your home, and your sense of stability, and what keeping you strong. Especially when we are looking at fixing your broken pieces, so to speak. So it really does talk about finding the things that help you feel stable and secure, and help you feel less broken. We're all a little bit broken in one way or another, but for you this month, it's talking about that inner stability and that security that we're finding within ourselves, and our place in the world, how we relate to other people, and whatnot as well. But then when we're talking about the throne card, where it's sort of letting us know that your potential is endless, that's come through with the tree. Okay, so the tree is all about growth, and it can be quite endless growth with the tree as well, because a lot of trees, they'll just start as this tiny little sapling, but then the growth potential for this tree is limitless. Not only can they grow super tall, but they can keep growing for hundreds and hundreds of years, longer than a human lifespan, that's for sure. And you can sort of branch out and create a brand new branch, and add in to your family. They can talk about the family tree and the ancestral roots type of stuff as well. So you're really having this sense of limitless, and you can grow and create more. You can bring more, down into your branches, and especially too with the house there. A tree is a safe, secure. It is a home for a lot of animals, and it protects, birds, and gives them somewhere safe to make a nest and whatnot as well. So there is a very strong connection between those two cards when it comes to that sense of security and providing security for yourself. The tree really does talk about self-growth, self-care, your own inner knowledge and wisdom as well coming through there. So your potential is limitless. Okay, it's coming through so strongly that you can turn this tree into whatever you want it to be. So it's just a matter of taking care of yourself, looking after your own growth as a human, and maybe you're a tree like me. It depends what day it is. That's actually a long time ago, I did a meditation about visualizing that you are a tree, and your roots going down into the ground and keeping you stable and secure on the earth, and then thinking about how you nourish all the different animals, and your branches can grow out strong, and they sway with the breeze, they never break. So that may be something that you might find of interest as well this month, Libra. Toward the end of the month, really sort of focusing on yourself and your own, grounding yourself quite strong within who you are, within what keeps you secure. We're moving forward from that. We're fixing the bits of ourselves that we feel are broken, and really finding what holds us steady during those storms. Swaying with the breeze rather than allowing our branches to break. Trees can survive a lot of things, even lightning strikes and whatnot. The hardest thing for a tree to survive, which I dare say a lot of you would probably agree with me, that the hardest thing for a tree to survive is the same thing that humans find as the hardest thing to survive, and that is other humans. Okay, so fixing those little broken pieces, and growing around it, and that's the interesting thing with trees too. It's like, even if a branch breaks off, the tree can actually grow around the broken piece, and create a brand new branch out of broken bits and pieces. Like the shards of the branch coming out of the tree, sometimes they sprout brand new life as well. Okay, and you can be like that too, Libra. It is kind of where I'm going with that. But as an important message for you this month, I am going to get a clarity on this, because it is sort of talking about somebody in particular, but I don't know whether it's you or somebody around you, because we do have the woman, the feminine energy coming out first and foremost. I dare say it is you, since we are seeing that house in the middle of October, and then it had the mushroom house, and now we're seeing mushrooms here with the woman sitting on top of the mushrooms. So I feel as though probably a lot of you that this is signifying here. It does really talk about nurturing and your emotional side, rather than the non-emotional side of yourself. It does talk about your emotions, but then what we're seeing is the market card. Okay, so this really does lead me to believe quite a lot of the time it's kind of like that vibe of like selling yourself, not in a not in that way. Okay, although who knows. I'm not one to judge, but selling yourself. So like, if you're having to apply for a job, making sure you're selling all your really good qualities. If you're talking to people, selling selling the positive aspects of yourself. It can talk about like business type women. It can talk about getting a little bit emotional at the shop. Like for maybe one or two of you, there's just warning that there's going to be a bit of a emotional breakdown at a shop or something like that. So you may be running into a Karen or something like that. But I'll get a bit of clarity for that one. Why does Libra need to know about this, please? Why does Libra need to know about this, please? Oh, Okay, so that's clarified by the snake energy there. So it's actually letting us know that a businesswoman type person, a person at the shop, may try to scam you. Like, I am getting, this isn't my normal sort of scam artist card, but it can talk about deception. And then you do get the Medusa references where if you look at them too closely, it turns you to stone. So I'm kind of getting I am getting that vibe that there's a bit of a snake in the grass, and it's you're going to be having to deal with a snake, at the shop this month. So that's very interesting because there's just a deception there. Okay, so I am just getting that it is a deceptive, some sort of deceptive behavior. So if you are someone who does work in the service industry, be aware there may be a pretty heavy Karen this month. I am getting drawn to that aspect that this may be a Karen trying to deceive you at your place of work, all that sort of stuff. It may be, you dealing with the business and there's just a woman in that business who is trying to be a bit deceitful with the way that they are dealing with business thing like the business or some business related transaction, those sorts of things. So just be wary of that this month, okay, Libra, because it is coming through as deception, okay, and with this market card, it does show the abacus. So that really does lead me to believe that it's got something to do with, the money figures, the that check your receipts, those sorts of things, like the math ain't math and kind of thing. Someone, I'm getting, yeah, but I do feel as though for a lot of you, this is going to be a, like someone emotional, or it definitely could just be like a businesswoman type person. It is coming through. I don't normally read the genders with the masculine and feminine, but it is coming through that it's an actual woman, and they're going to try to, change the figure or add on a cost or something like that. They're going to be a bit deceptive and not tell you about a hidden cost or something like that. So just be wary of that this month, Libra. Okay, so we'll have a look at love. What's going on for Libra in love, please? Romantic love for Libra during October. Okay, firstly, we're getting universe. All right, so that does say the universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. And when I've sat that down, I did sit it on top of that ship. And so that's quite apt. Allow everything to take its natural course. Your ship is steering you in the right direction already. Then we do have obstacles, which once again, they're coming through in the form of, finding, finding that you are going to need to take some time to yourself to, you know, fix those broken pieces this month, in the middle of the month. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. Okay. We also do have emotions. This is linking up with that important message, okay? Where we were talking about the potential Karen, the potential check your receipts issue, emotions. It does say look deep within your emotions. So I do feel that you're going to intuitively know. Hang on, they didn't add that up right. Why does that feel like it's not quite right? You're going to know. Your emotions will tell you, and look deep within your inside yourself to assess your emotions and see, why am I getting frustrated at this person? And then you are realizing that it's because there's a reason that, it's evoked that sense of emotion within you, because there's something not quite right, and it's your emotions asking you to take a second look at that. Okay, so follow your own intuition this month, and it should guide you in the right direction. Is what I'm getting with that. Don't forget that your potential is limitless this month as well, Libra. So don't hold back. Okay, but that's what we have for you today. I hope to see you all again soon. Feel more than welcome to check your other placements as well. But thanks so much for your time.